Welcome to the Moodie View. This is Dermot Davitt. I'm here in Toronto for the opening of Nuance Group's superb new duty-free store and fashion boutique gallery at Terminal 1, International Terminal 1. It's a brand new environment, completely different to what went before. I'm going to take you through a few of the boutiques first. Let's just walk and talk as we go, because these are all of them firsts for Nuance at this location. So you got some superb executions here. Bulgari right next to us. Watches and jewelry in an area housed in its own space, very close by. Omega, Longines, and then in front of me, Tissot, Rado, and beyond that, Montblanc. Some of the brands have really brought their A game to the executions here in store. Some great merchandising, bright open areas of the store. Gucci watches and jewelry, not fashion. The watches and jewelry is terrific. A little bit surprising, when I was last through Toronto a number of years ago, you would never have thought you'd get a store at this kind of luxury level at this airport. Very, very different now. Let's just take a walk around through the front of it. You can see to the far side the gates, and actually dotted through the terminal are some excellent F&B executions, many of them courtesy of OTG, which we'll report on a little bit more once we've spoken to the airport later on. We're going to have the official opening with Nuance shortly. Here's another of those boutiques, Victoria's Secret. Longchamp, also in the same space. 4 brands, in fact, in this space. As well as Longchamp, there's Coach. Coach is right here. In this space, each of the brands delineated in its own way, including through the different flooring that you see, which helps guide you through the store. And coming back around again to the front of it, is Burberry. So that's some of the boutiques, a very quick fire walk through those boutiques. We'll be bringing you more on those very soon, including through the MoodieReport.com. But now into the main store. Really nice, open, inviting layout at the start. Not too much of the hard sell straight away. And starting appropriately enough with Canadian whiskies. To my left, liquor previously was right at the back of the store, and now it's been positioned towards the front. Real pick up and go purchase for many of the visitors. On the right hand side, got MAC behind it. Brands such as Biotherm, Kiehl's a first tier, SK2 a first tier, Estee Lauder towards the front, Clinique. Skincare is a lot of it on the walls, and individual boutiques, really a department store feel with fragrances right in the middle. The duty-free store, as anyone who's been through a Nuance store in Europe or other parts of the world previously will know, is driven by the boutique concept. There's Whiskey Boutique, Cognac Boutique on the left. On the right, sunglasses, refined display for sunglasses. Good range of brands. Again, quite a high-end feel to this whole area. Godiva, maintaining that high-end feel with Guess and Guess accessories. Then we turn back to what for me is pretty much the highlight of the store. Tastefully Canadian. It's a brand Nuance has had for many years, but certainly not executed as well as this anywhere. And this is really something very, very different, very, very high-end. A real buzz around the store. If you just look through, you see the amount of people doing tastings here. There's Peller Estates, and there's the chef from Peller Estates himself, who I met earlier, is here preparing some food to go with their particular wines. Really nice touch here on this opening day of the event of this T1 store, the official opening. This store, in fact, this part of the store only finished last Thursday, I understand, only a few days ago. Art Gallery of Ontario. How often do you see works of art, museum pieces displayed in the souvenir area, destination area of a duty-free shop? Almost never. Really superb. I met the three women who run this business a little bit earlier on. Very engaging, hugely excited about being in the airport environment. Maple syrup, of course, next to that. Hugely popular. Flying off the shelves, I believe, notably with Asian consumers coming through, as are many of the other products. Fashion and accessories in the store, amazingly, is the #1 category. Perhaps not so amazing when you consider that people coming through here on China-bound flights are spending in excess of $60,000 in one transaction on certain purchases. So that's really driven the fashion accessories business overall at this location. Now #1 ahead of P&C by value for Nuance in this store. Really incredible. And on the far side, the vodka boutique and the liqueur boutique. Just wheeling around, come to the exit to the store. On the far side, relatively small confectionery area. Perhaps I guess it's the impulse category as you exit, so that's really the reason for its placement there. Perhaps not quite so heavily branded as some of the other areas. Perhaps not the emphasis on it that you see in other stores. And then tobacco as you exit. Kind of a buzz now around the whole store. Some great promotions going on. A lot of work from the brands into this store. Big investment, and yeah, really a great showcase for Nuance in North America. So this is Dermot Davitt signing off from the Moodie View.